This new community benefits agreement is one for the books for the region.
I think the biggest takeaways are we do have a historic CBA on our hands, and I commend the county executive and Governor Hochul for partnering with me and leading that charge with the Buffalo Bills.
One thing Erie County Legislator April Baskin is proud of is the minority and women inclusion factor of the deal.
After the stadium is done, when it comes to utilizing workforce and supplies, they have a percentage commitment to spend X amount of dollars of their revenue with minority and women suppliers.
30% of the vendors and companies used for the stadium maintenance will be minority and women-owned businesses. The community oversight over the CBA deal will have 9 people appointed to have voting power to decide how the yearly $3 million investment will be spent every year over the 30-year lease. These are people from the general public to be able to serve with the bills.
But the details of that are going to be really important, that it's folks that are really representing frontline communities, parts of Erie County that have not seen investment for decades, just to make sure that they're really distributing that money each year to high-need communities.
Andrea O'Sullivan with Partnership for Public Good says it's great to see direct investment into communities.
A big coalition of community groups had called for $500 million over 30 years. So that's certainly not as much as we'd hoped for, but it's an important first step in showing that a big investment of public dollars in Buffalo Niagara should come with robust community benefits.
One of those benefits is a transit plan to get fans from Buffalo to Orchard Park. The Bills and the county will be required to work towards expanding the infrastructure that's already in place.
As far as like the different numbers, the different percentages that were set aside for certain communities, I think that will make this campaign a successful one.
Buffalo Transit Riders United campaign organizer Jamal Davis says as long as it is enforced properly, this deal is one of the best things to happen for Buffalonians. He says it will have a huge impact, especially on those living in the South Towns who have limited access to public transportation.
As you know, the South Towns and the suburban areas do have limited access to the public transportation system. So having this investment for the community will open up access, not just for when individuals are attending the Bills game, but for just the South Towns in general.
Now that the agreements are being signed, Empire State Development will hold a public hearing at ECC's South Campus at 5 p.m. on February 2nd. It's to get your opinions on the deal before they finalize everything. And if there are any substantial negative comments, the board will consider them and make any necessary changes before they put the shovels in the ground. And we're told that construction is expected to start in June. All of this is happening, though, as the Bills officially ended their season, clearing out their lockers today.